Among the devastation and heartache, there are also stories of hope and survival. A woman rescued from a tree 15 miles from where floodwater swept her away is now in the hospital tonight recovering. Folks who live nearby spotted her from their deck and called rescue crews for help. The rest of that woman's family is still unaccounted for. KPRC-2's Gage Goulding is live in Center Point with more on the search for her loved ones. Gage?
Bill, we're just a few feet away from where she was rescued, just along the Guadalupe River. It's right to my right here, but we're choosing not to show the river right now because as we were gearing up to bring you this live report, we encountered Kirk County deputies that were actually standing with the remains of somebody that passed away in this flooding right along the banks of the river. And out of an abundance of caution, we just don't want to show you something that we don't intend to. And that's the stark reality of what we're seeing here in the Hill Country. More than 24 hours after the onset of this incident, of the flooding, this is something that is happening. I want to show you behind me here all of these cars up and down this street. This is the local volunteer firehouse. Every single one of these cars is somebody that's on foot, by vehicle, by horse, traversing up and down the banks of the Guadalupe to try and find anything, any clue, any answer for the many families that are still searching for just that. The Guadalupe today, very calm, very still. Honestly, it's hard to believe that just yesterday there was a wall of water 30 feet deep running right through this riverbed. A daring rescue in the raging flash flood waters of the Guadalupe River. The now viral moment playing out in Carl Jeter's backyard in Center Point. What did you hear that drew your attention over there? What was she saying?
She was screaming, help, help, help.
Devin Smith has already been hanging on here for hours. She, along with her mom, dad, aunt, uncle, and sister, were camping along the river in Kerrville. The flash flood sweeping all of them away.
She noted that there was a refrigerator that multiple times had taken her under and debris that kept trying to pull her underwater until she finally was able to get up into the tree.
She told about RVs going by and trees and stuff.
After floating more than 15 miles down the river, somehow Devin grabbing onto this tree, holding on for dear life, until Carl heard her screams and the rescue crews saved her.
We gotta get back across.
There's no words. I mean, it's a miracle. She said, you know, I guess God had a better plan for me.
God had a better plan for me. The emotional words there, he's holding back tears. Now here's the hard part of the story. You heard that she was camping with her family. It was her mom, her dad, her aunt, her uncle, and her sister. All 5 of her family members have yet to be found. She and the rest of her family are now joining the many families across the Texas Hill Country that are waiting for that answer, waiting for a call leading to some sort of end to this absolute disaster that they have been living for more than a day now. Here in Center Point, Texas, first responders wrapping up day 2 of this search. As you can see, a little bit of rain kind of teasing and taunting as Mother Nature continues to drop rain all across the Texas Hill Country region. We're live in Center Point. Gage Goulding, KPRC 2 News.
Emotional indeed. Thank you.